The long-awaited news is here. Palantir has been included in the S&P 500, with the official inclusion set for September 20th. Let's break down what this means and how it might impact the stock. Palantir's current market cap is around $68 billion. The S&P 500's total market cap is about $45 trillion. Palantir will represent a tiny fraction, 0.15%, of the S&P 500. What's crucial is understanding how much money is tied to the S&P 500 through index funds and ETFs. This amount is estimated to be around $2 trillion. Since Palantir makes up 0.15% of the S&P 500, this implies that approximately 0.15% of $2 trillion, or about $3 billion, might flow into Palantir shares. This translates to roughly a 4.4% increase in Palantir's market cap from this inflow. While this number might seem modest compared to some expectations, it's still significant. Additionally, the momentum effect could push the stock price higher as more money flows in. To clarify, the $3 billion estimated inflow into Palantir represents about 4.4% of its current market cap of $68 billion. While this might not be as large as some anticipated, it's still a significant amount. The influx of 4.4% extra funds could drive the stock price higher due to market momentum. Comparing this to Tesla's experience, when it was added to the S&P 500, its stock price rose by about 57% from the announcement to inclusion, although the actual amount of new money was likely similar to Palantir's. Tesla's stock also saw further movement based on other news and trends. For investors in Palantir, it's worth noting that currently, 22% of Palantir's shares are shorted. This high short volume ratio could mean that short sellers might face losses if the stock price rises significantly, adding potential for additional upward pressure on the stock. Currently, Palantir's short interest is relatively high but not extreme compared to past levels. As the stock price increased from $30 to $32 in after-hours trading on the inclusion news, short sellers are likely feeling pressure. This could lead to further price increases as short positions are covered. For trading Palantir, you have a few options. You could buy shares directly and set a stop loss around the current price or slightly below, such as at $30, to limit potential losses. If you're familiar with options, you might consider buying a call option with a strike price near the current price and an expiration around 40 days out. This could cost about $200, with potential returns of 150% if the stock rises. However, you could also lose up to $196, which is the maximum risk you'd define. If you're new to options, using a trading simulator can help you practice without real financial risk. Joining live beginner trading sessions can also be beneficial for learning how to set up trades, manage risk, and automate profit-taking. On a technical level, Palantir is currently trading around $32.71, which is at the high end of recent trading ranges. A breakout above this level could indicate continued upward momentum. Watch for Monday's trading to see if the positive news drives more buying and if short sellers start covering their positions. If the momentum continues, it could push the stock higher. However, be mindful of broader market conditions, as they can also impact individual stocks. For trading Palantir, consider buying a call option if you expect the stock price to rise following its inclusion in the S&P 500. Set a stop loss slightly below key support levels, perhaps around $29.85, to protect against minor dips. This approach helps limit potential losses while allowing for gains if the stock price increases. By the way, if you are benefiting from the content so far and want more like this, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell, and comment the word more. Just go ahead and type the word more so I know. Risk management is crucial. You might set a stop loss to limit your potential loss to 10% of your investment. This strategy helps control downside risk while giving the trade room to profit if the stock moves favorably. The primary goal of risk management is to protect your trading capital. No matter how skilled you are, losses are inevitable. Proper risk management helps limit these losses and ensures that a few bad trades don't wipe out your entire portfolio. Trading can be stressful, especially when facing large losses. By setting clear risk parameters and stop-loss orders, you can reduce the emotional impact of trading, making it easier to stick to your strategy. The S&P 500 inclusion is a significant positive development for Palantir. It's likely to attract substantial buying interest from funds that track the index, which could drive the stock price higher. The improvement in Palantir's financials and client base also supports this positive outlook. Institutional buying data, such as from Fintel, can offer additional insights into this trend. Finally, while the inclusion is a major boost for Palantir, it may be wise to wait and see how the market reacts to the news before making significant moves. If you do trade, ensure you have a clear risk management strategy and stop-loss plan to balance potential rewards with risk. Palantir's inclusion in the S&P 500 is a significant milestone, marking its transition from a niche tech player to a major component of the index. This move is likely to attract considerable institutional investment, as Palantir is now recognized among the top 500 U.S. companies. This recognition can generate substantial momentum for the stock. However, there are risks to consider. September is traditionally a tough month for the market, and the latter half of the month is often the weakest. Additionally, the upcoming election introduces uncertainty, which might affect market sentiment. The AI sector, including Palantir, could face headwinds if the AI hype diminishes. Furthermore, Palantir's forward PE ratio is relatively high, which could be a concern for some investors. For traders, setting stop losses is a prudent strategy to manage risk. Long-term investors should diversify their portfolios and not allocate their entire investment to Palantir, despite its promising outlook. While Palantir is a strong company, it's wise to spread investments across multiple opportunities. Don't forget that God, the creator of heaven and earth, is the giver of all wealth. Acknowledge him in your plans and he will direct your paths. Proverbs 3 verses 5-6. If you have watched the whole video until the end, drop a comment like this: I stayed until the end. Just comment that I stayed until the end. When I see this comment, I will give you a heart. There are 3 more important steps to build wealth from nothing. First, like this video, subscribe and then turn on the notifications bell. If you do this, you highly motivate me to continue bringing to you transformative videos every week. Do not miss out on our future videos full of knowledge and wisdom. All I am asking is your subscription. Thanks for joining us today. Your support is appreciated so much. Do not hesitate to share this video to help someone. I recommend that you watch the next video, subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts about today's video. Thank you. See you in the next video by God's grace. We love you, and blessings to you.